Okay, and we are back for me. What is another one? I have been doing kind of a marathon of these trailer reactions. I've just been going through trying to kind of catch up and make sure all the movies that I do want to see. I have very much avoided everything about all the trailers that I will see in this outfit. Pretty sure you'll be able to tell if I didn't change. But today we're looking at Daredevil Born Again. I gotta be honest with you, where Daredevil was at in She-Hulk was not the best thing that for me as a fan. I'm sure there's people who loved it and all those different things, but as someone who did watch and love the Netflix shows, they had their ups and downs. I would say the highlights would be Jessica Jones season one. I think Daredevil pretty much throughout was fantastic. The Punisher was all right in his own thing, but in season two of Daredevil, he was incredible. I'm curious to see if he will return in this. I'm not sure if I heard anything about John Bernthal returning, but I do know that Vincent D'Onofrio is back as Kingpin. Again, him in Hawkeye was also kind of weird. It looks like Marvel kind of was doing too much with these franchises. At least it was a bit of a jarring switch for fans to have to deal with that piece as well. And also overall, I feel like Marvel is in kind of, for me again, a weird place because I feel like they need a hit. Daredevil and Wolverine was great, but that doesn't really tie into like the main story of Marvel, and they really need to kind of start finding their feet again. I haven't really seen a lot of the new shows, if I'm being completely honest. I did enjoy a lot of the early Marvel TV, like Loki season one. I thought Falcon and Winter Soldier was actually pretty good, but they kind of lost their way and lost me a little bit there. But I am very much excited as someone who used to watch the Netflix series, and I'm getting the vibe from images I've seen that they've kind of learned from the response I'm assuming they got, because I don't think I'm alone in the feelings that I had on what they did to Charlie Cox's Daredevil there and Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin. And I'm hoping that we get back to kind of that darker, grittier side of this character, because I think that's really what made this character stand out. He's kind of like, for lack of a better term, and I'm probably going to get a lot of heat for saying this, but this is kind of Marvel's Batman in my mind. Like, he's on the streets, he's kind of that street level hero. So I've always been a fan of that. I'm a huge Batman fan myself, and I'm curious to see what they do with this. But that's enough of a spiel. I will get into this because I'm also as eager to watch this as you are. Let us see what they got going for us.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. A lot of time has passed. By the look of it,
Oh,
you've come up in the world.
Foggy. I didn't know
I could
that.
say the same about you. The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system. Why did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed. It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us. This city can't go
Bring it
unchecked.
back.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. And chaos must reign.
Oh, he is back.
Mind putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Yes. That was exactly what I needed to see. Okay, I was in a position where I didn't know what to expect. I think I've been kind of burned, like quite a few people, I would imagine as well. But I think this feels like a step in the right direction. My only feeling outside of this is I'm curious how Marvel will integrate a character this violent into the world of like a Captain America, if these characters intend to interact in some capacity or whatever that ends up being. But as a standalone, I very much feel that this is this looks like it's gonna be great. They brought back all the right people. I'm not sure who writes it, if they brought back some of those writers, but it is great. We also got to see Bullseye back again as well, and that is fantastic. I would highly recommend if you haven't already. I think they are on Disney Plus now, but if you have not seen Daredevil season 1 through 3, I would highly recommend. I This looks like you would benefit from seeing these shows. I'm sure this will still be relatively entertaining if you haven't seen those shows or those seasons of that show as well. But I do highly recommend that you go in and check out because it is fantastic. If that was your vibe, I feel like you would be able to get into season 1 through 3 of Netflix because they always had fantastic action, fantastic choreography. There was definitely a different, jarring take from what we had seen from Marvel before, but it was, I think, everything a fresh take because I feel like sometimes the Marvel formula can go a bit stale, but this is something that I feel like can bring more life to that series as a whole. But that's just my thoughts. How about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments. Again, I know this video was a little late, but it's been life and there's been a lot going on on my end personally. But I'm back again. I'm really trying to get this video thing going. So if you enjoy this content, I intend to do a lot of movie reviews, a lot of non-spoiler reviews. I'll be testing out a bunch of things. This is early on. This is only my third video, so I really hope that this is something that you enjoy. I'm happy to take notes. I don't really take criticism like that. But just as that video, if you enjoy this, please do like it and share with all your friends. Help me kind of figure out what all you want to see because I'm here to entertain, but I'm also essentially here to share in all of this media that we enjoy. So that's all I got. I'll catch you all in the next video.